What's up, everybody? It's Stephen Williams, founder and president of the creditrepairshop.com. On my way to the courthouse, and on my way, I'm just coming to just thinking, as we all know that Kobe Bryant passed away in a helicopter crash. He and his daughter and 6 or 7 other people, which everybody's life is important. No one is more important than another. And but as I'm going through or driving to downtown to the courthouse to look at the debt collections, and I want to see how many people show up to even fight for their rights against debt collectors. But as I'm driving, I remember, and when tragedies happen, it makes you be more grateful for what you have, and also just to look at your life too. A lot of people look at where their life is and what has happened over a period of time, because they'll show what happened, like with Kobe. They showed, from when he was drafted and even before, and all the way to now. And I look back at my life, and you probably look back at yours, and you look at the things that you've done, good, bad, what you're grateful for, and also for things that you maybe accomplished that you didn't think you were able to accomplish. And that's kind of what I want to talk about before we get to the courthouse. Is like, my wife and I moved here in Wisconsin from Texas. I was just out of the military. She has family here, so that's why we came up here. I didn't want to go back to my hometown because there was really nothing there for me other than family. And we struggled, but we started a small business and became very successful with that business. And we came here, we only had $1,500 in our pocket when we got here, and we had lost a lot of our money on the way up because we were falling. We had a lowrider truck, if you don't remember those. They used to be very popular. And we tried to drive it up here, and we were in the snow. And I remember in the St. Louis area, we almost killed ourselves falling off the road. I mean, it was too low, snow was deep. We spent a whole bunch of money getting ourselves towed out of different situations when we slid off the road. And we had spent so much, and we knew we needed some money here to be able to get a rent somewhere and have some extra money to get food and stuff, that we ended up sleeping in the back of that truck. And it was in the middle of winter. We slept in the back of the truck the last few nights on our way up here. And I mean, we had to drive very slow because of the weather and the type of tires and that lowrider, just because of what we were in. But when I drive now from what we had, and that was back in 1990, and what we've been able to do over the years, and I drive through this city where at one time I was a renter, and I've owned several homes and own a home here in this city. I own rental properties in this city, business in this city, several businesses, have employed people in this city and the other city that my businesses are located in. And it just makes me think that what I like for everyone to really focus on is that a lot of stuff is mindset. People think that you gotta have a lot of money to do something, or it's the money is first. And I'm here to tell you that that's not the way that it works. What comes first is ideas. You gotta have ideas. When you have ideas, then you that's where everything starts. And then you focus on the main goal, and then things will come to you. People will come to you. More ideas will come to you. Solutions will come to you, and you would probably didn't even expect that solution to come to you. So, and it's not just about money, it's about everything that you want in your life to happen. Is that if you have the idea, once you had the idea, you've already expanded your life, your let's say you've already expanded your thinking. And once you expand your thinking, there's no going back. Even if you don't accomplish it, there's no going back, because you've expanded yourself. You became and thought that you could be more than what you thought you could be, minutes before. And so I wanted to get that across to you. Hopefully I didn't confuse you or nothing, but I really appreciate when people listen to me on this, because I think that mindset is very important. And also, please like the video. Your likes are allowing other people to get access to the videos and get help. There's a lot of comments. If you read the comments, people are asking their questions, and I really credit you, everyone that is liking the videos, on being able to also, in a roundabout way, you're helping people that have credit and debt issues and debt collection issues. All right, we're almost at the courthouse. I'm gonna see if I can video from inside. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to, but sometimes you just never know what's going on when if they have some type of alert that we don't know about in the public, but something is going on in the courthouse. There was an incident that happened here in the city that could potentially make that happen, but they don't close the courthouse. All right, so I'm gonna go inside, and then we're gonna see what we see on the charts. So when you come into the courthouse, there's usually a section that they'll have where you can look at the boards. I don't want to get too close there because people's private information, but there are boards, and it'll tell you what courtroom you're going to be in, and what debt collector you're going to be up against. And once you get that information, then everyone just goes into the courthouse and to the courtroom at the same time, and then they'll just start calling you up. So there's nothing really to be afraid of. There's a lot of people. You can see they're gathering down here in the hall, and they're going to be going in to see, face to face with the debt collection company. All right, well, what I was able to see in there is I saw some default judgments that were in there. I saw where they were coming in to just do the last hearing on there. Was a lot of collections. There was actually a default divorce, which is, I've never heard of that before. I guess the person just won't show up. Well, I guess I have heard of that before. The caseload was very small for a Tuesday. I guess maybe, it just probably goes depending on what the judge's time frame is. But over and all, there wasn't anyone out there like these people were going to get easy default judgments. Nobody was showing up. Halls were very empty. Looked like the only people that were showing up that I could see were people that had things like DWIs and stuff like that, where they had to show up, where they could have a arrest warrant placed for them. So I'm going to close out the video here, and I'm going to get back to my desk, home office desk, and go over some stuff with you. All right, you can see I'm back here at my home office. Whenever you see that Dallas Cowboy picture there, that's I'm at my home office. Gonna really take it easy today. My grandson is in town from Florida, and we're gonna be taking him to the basketball game later today, and we're just spending time with him. But I wanted to make that video going downtown and showing you just how many people don't show up, and that it's really not a process to be afraid of. That debt collection companies, the way that they really make the most of their money is by getting default judgments where people don't show up to court, or when they show up to court, all they do is just say, yes, that's a debt that I had, but they don't know that there's a whole process that you can make the debt collector go through to prove that you legally have to pay the debt. And I have some videos that are going to be like eye-opening. There's some court cases that have came down where debt collection companies have been sued, and I'm going to show you how you can actually sue a debt collection company even without an attorney. But most of the time you might need to have an attorney, and you can get $1,000 for every violation that they make against you. And I'm going to show you in detail different violations that they can make, that almost every debt collector makes, because it's hard to kind of get money out of people unless you use some of the tactics that they use. But these tactics are, most of them are illegal for them to use. So in a video that's upcoming, I'm going to be breaking those down according to the Fair Debt Collection Act, the violations that that are written in the law, that things that they cannot do, that most debt collectors will do because most people don't know about their rights. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I mean, it wasn't too much really to show on there because we don't want to violate anyone's privacy, but it was just a quick trip to the courthouse to show you that, number one, that the process is very easy. You just walk in, look for your name on the sheets. Some courthouses put them in one area, and then you'll know which room your hearing is in. And you walk in, they call you up, and you answer to the debt. But if you do what you see me tell you to do in the videos, is you want to have them validate the debt. And if you're walking into court for the first time and you didn't answer the summons, you just walked in with the summons, you still have a right to have them validate the debt. So it doesn't matter where you're at in the process. It just makes it a lot easier if you've done some of your homework before you entered into court. So please like the videos. I really appreciate it. It helps other people find the videos that we've made to help people with credit and debt collection issues. Please share. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Please post your comments, your questions. I answer all of my questions as quickly as possible. And if you need help, please visit our website, thecreditrepairshop.com. If you need your credit reports and scores, go to the website link below this video, the number 3 scores.com. And really appreciate your time, and you have a great day.